Just got back from a 5-day camping trip, and for some reason, my ADHD has flared up, and I really want to touch up my knife. I use this knife to process around 20 hand drill sets. We harvested a whole bunch of stalks and stuff, and I know it needs touching up. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. Ignore the mess in the garage, but you can actually see that there's some yucca on here. So this is the muskrat model. That's not important. What is important is it's a different grind than what I've shown before when it comes to sharpening. So I'm a huge fan of the Work Sharp guided field sharpener, and I just want to show you a quick little demo. This is exactly what I would do at camp or in the field of what I would do to get this back. So it's not too bad, but it's definitely not what it was. So as you can see, it's a flat grind. There is a hard buffed edge on it right there. It's glimmering. So I'm gonna kind of just pluck the edge and feel any areas that might be a little worse for wear. Like in here, it's a little sharper in this area, and then it's not as sharp down here, which makes sense because I used this section a lot when I was doing pull cuts to remove the leaf areas from the yucca stem. So on yucca, there's big long sections that come off that are usually the green leaves on the stem. And as they grow up the center of the plant, that will kind of dry off, and it'll make these hard little nodes kind of on the stalk. So I use this section and pull cuts to do that. And then this section was from me coming up and working on the tip of the plants and using the edge down here to shape the spindles and pre-drill some of the holes on the baseboard. So first thing I always like to do is come through and just kind of lay the blade flat on there and just get any kind of gunk and stuff off of it. There's not anything stuck on it, but I just go ahead and do that and get a nice little, I'm not necessarily touching up the edge. I'm just kind of getting any dust or whatever off the blade. I know that goes into my strop, but I'm not too worried about it. This section here on the guided field sharpener is not like a dedicated strop that I use around camp or whatever. It's great for in the field, but I have a compounded strop that I really enjoy. So I'll come in here, and I know the edge of this because I've been using it. But if you don't know the angle of the edge of this, a good way is to come at the end of your strop and start rocking your blade up. And as you're rocking your blade up, barely drag this towards you. You want to do this at the end of the strop because it is going to leave an impression in your strop. So it leaves that little impression in your strop. It doesn't do anything to it, as you can see. But if you've got a really nice dedicated strop, you're going to want to do this at the end so it doesn't damage it. So what that does is as you drag this towards you, it's not cutting, right? Because the angle of the edge is not completely flat. But as I drag it towards me and raise the angle by tilting it, it digs in. Boom, right there, it digs in. It doesn't dig in here, but it digs in there. That is the angle of your bevel. So if you can hold that and lay this flat, if you can remember kind of that angle, I'll come in and you can hear it removing material from the strop or from the ceramic rod. I'll just use this smooth ceramic rod. If I have a big ding or something in it, I will roll this over and use the coarse. But for today's little quick purpose and my ADHD, we're gonna go here. I go a few times and then I flip it and go the opposite direction. Okay, And then I normally finish it by starting at the tip and pushing forward, kind of like you do your kitchen knives. And I'll do one pass on each side. And for some people, that right there is enough. It's much sharper. My finger wants to grab. I like using 3 fingers together because at one point I'm touching 3 different parts of the blade at one time. And I feel like I cover the area instead of just using one. It's just a quicker way. It's still a little down in here. So you don't ever want to just work on one edge of the knife. You want to make sure that you're doing the whole thing so that the grind stays even. Okay, and then I'll finish it real quick on the strop. Whether you want to do it tip first like this, or you want to pull it away and then raise your tip. Because if you just pull it straight off like this, you're not following the edge that way, and you're going to end up having a different angle of a grind on that end. And I'll just kind of come and clean this up. I normally do a few passes on one side, a few passes on the other. Don't want to do that. Stop before it goes off the edge. And then I'll rotate it and go back and forth. And this is really just kind of cleaning up any little micro burr that might be on there when it's going to catch the light or something, you know. And then I'll check it. I think that's going to work. Just popping hairs. Just wanted to share that with you real quick. As I was getting my stuff packed up, my OCD kicked in and I was like, man, I'm going to do this. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching.